Great. So what's up, YouTubers, guys, ladies, and gentlemen? So in this video, I would like to continue reading. I would like to continue reading Hellobank's standard terms and conditions. Just since I suppose I am about to open an account with them, to I am. Since I suppose I am about to open, to submit an application to open an account with them today, by the end of their, ordinary business hours for this week, apparently. So without further ado, let us begin. I'm just gonna, pick their most essential terms and conditions, such as their fees, their rates, their charges, and some sort of confidentiality policy, etc. So let's begin. So as you can see, they have their contents. That's the table of contents, but instead they put content instead of contents. So they made it singular instead of plural one. So information and transparency. Chapter 1, Article 1, scope. Article 2, identity, legal capacity and powers. Article 3, correspondence/communications. Article 4, specimen signature. Article 5, tariff of charges, duties and taxes. Article 6, interest and exchange rates. Article 7, amendments to the terms and conditions. Article 8, confidentiality. Article 9, processing of personal data. Article 10, powers of attorney. Number 11, orders submitted to the bank. Article 12, execution. Article 12, execution of orders. Article 13, dispatch and transport of documents and assets. Article 14, termination of the banking relationship. Article 15, death. Article 16, customers duty of care -- security. Article 17, liability of the bank. Article 18, protection of deposits and of financial instruments. Article 19, embargoes/compliance policies/duty of care. Article 12, collateral for the bank. Article 21, information-complaints. Article 22, evidence. Article 23, applicable law-jurisdiction-prescription. Chapter 2, accounts, general, A general, B side deposit accounts, C time deposit accounts. Chapter 3, payment services, A general, payment accounts, C payment transactions, D payment instruments. Chapter 4, checks. Chapter 5, Chapter 5, collection of financial and commercial documents. A, common provisions. B, collection of financial documents. C, collection of commercial documents. D, domiciliation or domiciliation of trade bills. So I don't quite understand what domiciliation here, what they mean by this word. And chapter 6, purchase and sale of foreign currency. Chapter 7, purchase and sale of gold or silver, inknots and coins. Chapter 8, intellectual property rights. Appendix 1, special terms and conditions applicable to the easy banking services. Appendix 2, Zoomit service regulations. So they have their company name, BNP Paribas Fortis. Legal form, it's a public limited company. Field of activity, credit institution and insurance broker. Financial services within the meaning of Article 1.8 8.18 Code on Economic Law. Okay, so they have their address Montagny Jew Prague, Warendenburg 3-1000 Brussels. Okay, so why don't we just go to confidentiality? Which one should we go to first? Identity, legal capacity, and powers. Yeah, let's go to article number 4 of chapter 1. Which page? Page number 5. Oh, sorry, page number 4. Excuse me. So let's go to page number 4. What they have here is scope and yeah. Article 2, identity, legal capacity, and powers. Before entering into a banking relationship with the bank or effecting a transaction, the customer must provide the data and documents requested by the bank, including, for natural persons, the identity, address, civil status, legal capacity, and marital property arrangement. Where applicable, the company number and / the VAT number. For legal entities, companies, and associations, the deed of incorporation or a copy of the most recent version of the coordinated articles of association, together with any deeds confirming the powers of those duly authorized to represent the legal person in its dealings with the bank, the company number, and, if applicable, the VAT number. For customers who are not Belgian nationals, the bank is not obliged to inquire into foreign legislation in verifying the submitted documents. Such customers shall inform the bank of any changes in the legislation of their country, which may affect how they are represented in their dealings with third parties. The bank also has the right to require production of a translation of the submitted documents at the expense of the customer. Okay, so apparently so far, as we can see, when you apply for an account, for a banking account with them as a foreign national, the bank, I don't suppose they have the obligation to verify or to inquire into foreign legislation in verifying the submitted documents. Okay, let's resume. It may also require the accomplishment of such formalities as it specifies, including a certificate of enforceability for foreign legal rulings and notarial deeds. The bank is liable for the consequences of fraud or gross negligence on its part when recording the relevant data which it has requested. Customers are liable for all loss or damage resulting from a failure to provide the requested data and / or documents, or from the provision of incorrect data and / or documents. Customers shall notify the bank in writing of any changes in the data or documents which they have provided to the bank, including powers of representation. The bank will take such changes into account as quickly as possible, and shall, in any event, do so from the third bank business day after either their publication, where this is a condition of their opposability, or their receipt in other cases. The bank draws the customer's attention to the fact that it is their exclusive responsibility to comply with the statutory and regulatory obligations that apply to them. The bank may not under any circumstance substitute for customers in this regard. In particular, customers must honor tax obligations which are applicable to them. both in the different countries concerned by their transactions or investments, as well as in their country of residence, and must ensure that all transactions carried out with the bank are in compliance with the relevant laws. Okay, so what else do we have? Let's go back to to the table of contents. So processing of personal data, execution of orders, and rates of fees or oops. So need to search, but sorry, I'm still new to this browser, to this browser called Brave. Not reading this Opera browser, so not sure how to search it, man. Where is the search functionality? New window, new. Do we press F2 or F3? Nope. Actually, that's magnifying. Open tab. I don't know, man. Maybe we should read it on Opera. Rates. I can't seem to find the rates. There is here. Article 12, article. Where is the search functionality? Oh, find. Rates. So tariff rates, interest and exchange rates. Maybe it's in a separate. It's in a separate document. Never mind. Let's read Article 15 then. Death. Article 15. Page 10. Page number 10. Where are you? So Article 15, death. The bank shall be notified as soon as possible of the death of a customer or their spouse. If such notification is given orally, it must be confirmed in writing. Oh. So they must have written confirmations in case of customers or his or her spouse death. From the date of receipt of such written notification, the bank shall ensure that no transactions whatsoever involving the assets of the estate are performed by the joint account holders or attorneys in fact. They should have used de facto attorneys instead of attorneys in fact. I'm not sure. It's it feels a bit weird and awkward to read the terms and conditions. Nevertheless, yeah, let's proceed. The credit balances which the bank holds in the name of the deceased will be released in favor of their heirs, of the heirs and/or successors in title, on production of official documents establishing verification of the legal heirs, along with any document required by law and or which the bank deems necessary. The bank will check these documents carefully, but shall only be liable in the event of gross negligence. In the event of gross negligence on its part in checking the authenticity, validity, translation or interpretation of such documents, especially when this involves documents coming from abroad. Any transaction involving the assets held by the bank in the name of the deceased or their spouse, and access to the safe deposit box, rented in the name of either the deceased or their spouse, may be subject to the agreement of all those entitled by law or under the terms of the will to assets of the estate. The bank shall provide information about the assets of the deceased or about the safe deposit boxes rented by the deceased only insofar as this is compatible with its duty of professional secrecy. Provision of this information is subject to payment of the search fees. So it will incur a search fee if if such circumstance if such circumstance arises. That's my own interpretation of this part of the terms and conditions. So let's resume. Except where instructions to the contrary are given by the deceased assigns, the bank shall send correspondence about the assets when it holds in the name of the deceased to the last address notified to the bank by the deceased. However, the bank may also send such correspondence to any of the assigns, the notary, or any other person responsible for looking after the interests of the assigns. The bank is entitled to remuneration. Let's check how to pronounce this word.
Remuneration.
Remuneration. I pronounced that correctly. So the bank is entitled to remuneration in line with the prevailing list of charges for the tasks it performs in the preliminaries to settlement for the estate, or in transferring assets which it holds for the estate. All assigns are jointly and severally liable to the bank for the payment of such remuneration. Okay, so the successors of the deceased asset located at such bank will have to pay for the remuneration. So what does remuneration mean? Money paid for work or service. Okay. Yes. Unless otherwise agreed, the customer, who is entitled to a contractual right of reversion relating to assets held by the bank in the name of the deceased, authorizes the bank to release these assets to their heirs and / all entitled persons of the deceased. In such a case, the customer shall directly claim its right of reversion towards the heirs and / all entitled persons of the deceased. Oh my god, it's freaking long, man. It's freaking long. Anyway, let's close this one for now and go back to the to the rates, to the list of fees. Let's see how much it costs actually to open a bank, to let them maintain and manage, your account with them, or accounts with them. So, Hellobank list of fees in effect as of the 1st of July 2021. Not sure how they arrange the dates here. I'm not sure if it's the same as the Australian. dates, you know, day, month, year, or if it's month, day, or year. I'm not sure. But in any regard, let's yes. So list of fees. Hello. Summary. Start. 1 current account management fees. Account type. Hello for you current account. Hello current account. So it's free to open an account. You know, it's free to open a hello for you current account and a hello current account with them. Hello excuse me, I beg your pardon. So account closure fee is also free. They also charge no annual administration fee, and the app is also free. The web banking is also free. The secure telephone PIN is also free. Easy banking phone. First card reader free. Renewal, replacement, new or additional card reader. They charge 9.9 euro. Yeah, 9.90 euro. So transactions via the app Hellobank, domestic transfers and international SEPA star transactions free. Instant money transfers in euro. Why here is blank? So I'm not sure about here. So it's an individual electronic payment which can be carried out at any time on any day of the year. In bracket 24/7, 24/7, 265 days a year between participating banks. What does that mean? What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure. Looks like an emoji, and which provides the funds to the beneficiary within seconds. Limit of one point. So a limit of 1,000 euro allegedly per day per account. 0.60 euro per transaction. Fees are charged on a monthly basis. So they do have charge fees for each transaction, as I suspected and expected. And the transactions via Hello Team free. Direct debit and or standing order free. Card transaction, debit or credit. See chapter 1.5 cards. SEPA means single euro payments area is a unified European payments zone. The SEPA zone consists of the countries in the EEA, European Economic Area, plus Monaco, Switzerland, and San Marino. The countries in the EEA, the countries in the EU, European Union, plus Norway, Iceland, and Liechtenstein. The countries in the EU, the countries in the EU zone, i.e. 19 member states with the euro as currency, plus the 9 other member states. Denmark, United Kingdom, Sweden, and Croatia, Hungary, Poland, Czech Republic, Bulgaria, Romania. The countries in the eurozone: Belgium, Cyprus, Germany, Estonia, Finland, France, including Guadeloupe, Guyana. Excuse me, I beg your pardon, but I don't know how to pronounce these French names yet. Greece, Ireland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Austria, Portugal, including the Zeromes, Madeira, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, including the Canary Islands. Participating banks are Greta Bank, the Kremer Bank, blah 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 blah. Okay. Current accounts. Transactions via a BNP Paribas Fortis branch. Cost per refused money transfer due to insufficient balance. 7.26 euro and debit interest, non-authorized debit interest, monthly interest starting at debit of euro 0.25. Annual interest rate, oh, that's quite high, 12.10%. Monthly nominal interest. Oh yeah, I just forgot how to pronounce it.
Nominal.
Nominal, yeah. Monthly nominal interest rate 0.8355%. Annual interest rate 12.10%. Credit interest. Since I won't apply for a credit card from them, so this part does not apply to me. But in case you feel interested to apply for a credit card at Hellobank Belgium, then be my guest. Go ahead and read through these parts of their terms and conditions and their list of fees very, very, very carefully. Yeah. So management saving accounts, management fees 000. Hello credit card. Well, that doesn't apply to me. Management fees for savings accounts free. Account opening fee free. Account closure fee free. Annual fee also free. Credit interest, so well, it is pretty low, so I'm just going to show you here instead of narrating them for you. So just take a good look so that we can proceed to the next part. Yeah, base interest pretty low. Yeah, never mind. Let's go. Value dates, deposit, date of deposit plus 1 calendar day. Base interest withdrawal. Withdrawal, date of withdrawal exception. In the case of an internal transfer between two savings accounts, the value date will match the transfer date for each account. Loyalty bonus deposit, date of deposit plus 1 calendar day. Loyalty bonus withdrawal, date of withdrawal. Savings account loyalty bonus. Well, I don't suppose this one matters very much. So account statements, so they will via Hellobank web / Hellobank app, easy banking web / easy banking app. So their online statements are free. Yeah, apparently according to this table, this document, and the posted. Oh, okay, that's the paper statement. Yeah, posted any frequency. So that's charged. They charge €1 plus postage, so which applies to Hello for you 18 to 20 years of age account. A Hello Bank from 28 years of age, not possible. Okay. Sounds a bit of like age discrimination here. Oh my god. Okay, so international payments. So here comes the crucial part. Electronic transfers, free transfer to other countries, surcharge per SEPA, European transfer to Switzerland. 8.47 euro transfers from other countries, basic fees free. Surcharge per SEPA, European transfer from Switzerland. 6.05 euro. Fees for SEPA European transfers. SEPA single euro payments area consists of the countries in the Economic European Area, Monaco, Switzerland, and San Marino. To be considered as a European credit transfer, the following conditions have to be satisfied. Transfer in euro to or from SEPA member states. Correct IBAN of the originator and the beneficiary. Name of beneficiary. Correct BIC of the beneficiary's bank. Fees are charged on a monthly basis, along with costs of domestic payments, monthly for private accounts. Fees for domestic transfers are governed by EC Regulation 260/2012. International fees. These fees apply to all other transfers, including transfers in EU to from countries outside the SEPA zone, transfers in EU to or from one of the SEPA countries without the correct beneficiary's IBAN, transfers in one of the economic European area's currencies, except Euro. These currencies are BGM, CHF. That's the that must be the Swiss franc, CZK, DKK. That seems like Denmark's currency. EK, GBP. Yeah, that's pounds and the sterlings of Great Britain's. HUF, HRK, LTL, and NOK. This one looks like the Norwegian currency. PLN, RON, SEK. I'm not sure about SEK though. Probably on Sweden's currency. Yeah. Costs must be shared. And costs must be shared unless the transfer requires an exchange for the debit transaction, in which cases there is the possibility of choosing between the shared fees shared and no fees payable by the beneficiary. OUR, transfers in a currency other than one of the EEA's currencies, even to from other banks in Belgium. Okay. The fees are charged per transaction. Fees must be shared unless the transaction requires a foreign exchange transaction or debit, in which case there is a possible choice between shared and all fees charged to ordering. OUR, list of fees. Hello, international payments. International payments. So transfers to other countries, general fee, payment fee, 1 point. It's not 1.2%. It's 0.121% minimum, 8.47 euro maximum. It looks like I'm not sure about this one. So just use this data at your own risk only. I am not a financial consultant of any sort. So this, which means the statements I just made are for your reference and general information only, since I'm merely narrating and reading their terms and conditions and list of fees. So use this information at your own risk. Surcharge, if there are no fees or for the beneficiary, OUR, correspondent cost, varies from country to country. Okay, that's payment fee for transfer in euro, 6.05 euro. Telecommunication costs, SWIFT, free. Surcharge if there are no fees for the beneficiary. OUR, correspondent cost, varies from country to country. Payment fee, 0.1 to 1%, minimum, blah blah blah, maximum, blah blah blah. Transfers from other countries. Okay, I don't know how to read these shit because they are Bank of Nanjing. Most of them are in French, so international payments. Mortgage loan, that doesn't apply to me. International payments for Hello4U and Hellobank customers. Fees for 4.3 fees for searches and annihilation. How to read it? That's actually a French word.
Annulation.
Annulation. Actually, there are no such word in English. Annulation. Fees for searches, annulation, and modifications. Euro 12 point. Is that 12 point? No, it's not 12 point. It's one. It seems like 1,239 euro bank fee. That's a lot of money. Euro. Wow, that's quite. So you can read this part at your own, during your own time, at your own pace. Okay, the example, that's a loan that doesn't apply to us. At least it doesn't apply to me. So here we finished reading the detailed terms and conditions, in particular their fees, their list of fees. So thank you very much for watching. In case you have any suggestions or questions, please feel free to write them down below this video at the comment section, and please consider smashing the like button if you do happen to find this video useful or fun or entertaining in your books. And also check out my Patreon page in case you feel interested to know more about the exclusive contents I from time to time post there that you will find nowhere else. So yeah, thank you very much again for watching and listening, and I hope to see you guys next time on YouTube if God's still willing. And cheers and au revoir.
Thank you very much and good night.